On a day like today, when the temperature is so uncomfortable, many are looking for shady areas.
News Channel 5's Leon Bibb has found several shady places, and each one is beautiful, as he will show you in his continuing series, My Ohio with Leon Bibb.
It is my guarantee. My Ohio, really yours too, is filled with interesting places. Sometimes we get off the heavily traveled roads to find places you might not know about unless you live in the area. Well, photographer Jim Lentz and I found a bunch of them. I am a fan of bridges because they always seem to be going somewhere. Bridges seem to invite travelers to come along, to leave from where you are to go over there. Most times we cross with little thought until we reach a bridge like this. Introducing the covered bridges in Ashtabula County, Ohio, which celebrates them.
They used to be all over the place, and they were torn down. We were very fortunate here that they were not torn down.
There are 17 covered bridges in Ashtabula County, most of any county in Ohio. Most of them are more than a century old. Historians say the idea was to build covered bridges to protect bridge decks from harsh weather, giving longer life. No matter the reason, covered bridges bring gazes of those who find a love in the lure of the bridge. When you walk across that bridge, what goes through your mind?
Well, I think back in the horse and buggy days. That's what I think, and what it was like back then.
Stop within sight of a covered bridge and you will get something which tugs at your soul. The Harpersfield Bridge over the Grand River was built in 1868. But in 1913, the Grand River flooded, washing away one of its banks, widening a watery footprint to where there was more water below than there was bridge atop. So engineers put in a metal stretch, marrying the old wooden covered to a then new span of steel.
If we drive over these things every day, this isn't some static, preserved Disneyland type monument. And I just think that, the places like that in the world are getting fewer and fewer.
Long bridges, shorter bridges, each brings its own appeal. Find a covered bridge beckoning, you find tranquility when you enter. These bridges invite travelers to come on in, feel free to stay a while. You know, there's nothing more romantic than a covered bridge. Ever since their beginnings, couples have strolled underneath these covers and held hands. Wow, if these timbers could talk.
Just coming back to relive some of my childhood memories, and brought my girlfriend with me and show her some of the things that I used to do.
Do a little hand holding inside?
Yes.
A lot of that went on over the decades, over the
Hey,
centuries.
bridges of Madison County.
Yeah.
Ever since that book has been great. I've been fascinated by covered bridges.
Me too. And I am not alone. Many try Ashtabula's bridges on for size, finding a good fit.
Ashtabula County is known for the Covered Bridge Festival that happens in the fall, and we have thousands of people that come from all over the United States.
There is even a tiny fella. The county boasts smallest covered bridge in the U.S. 18 feet is enough to cover a concrete culvert in Geneva. Little brother will cover you too. Not far away is his broad-shouldered big brother. This is the Smolin Gulf Bridge in Ashtabula County. At 613 feet, longest covered bridge in the U.S. Covered bridges pull me in. I guess it's the old phrase, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And so we have. Refusing to quicken the pace, we savor its wooden sides and overhead. No hurry on any covered bridge. Why bridge the valley below too soon? The wood invites us to linger. Yet reality is, bridges are made to get us from here to there. So we must leave, yet still mentally hold to Ashtabula's bridges, which cover our thoughts, even from afar. October 13th and 14th, there will be the Ashtabula Covered Bridges Festival. There will be a lot of celebration around the bridges, but you don't have to wait until then. The bridges, all 17, are there now, waiting for you, as I said earlier, to cross that bridge when you come to it. I'm Leon Bibb.